And Mia so kindly brought over some gifts that were sent to me or the baby. We're not sure yet. Cardi just has the best boxes. Look at this. Isn't this so rich? Here are some of the flowers. So stunning and gorgeous, you guys. He was looking for Estelle. You have to get him a shirt that says that. Estelle, how does it feel being a dad of two?
That's amazing.
Beautiful cover girl. Welcome back to this week's vlog. Before we get into the vlog, I just wanted to sit down, do my makeup, catch up with you guys because I feel like the vlog is all over the place this week, only because I've been all over the place. And so much has happened since we left off and got home from the hospital that I didn't really fill you in on throughout the vlog. So I figured, you know what? We're gonna take this chunk of time, do some makeup just because it's make me feel better. And I'll explain to you what happened because it's been a very long 2 weeks. My mom just came over, so she is with the babies. But yeah, anyway, long story short, I have had a very, very, very rough week. So, or last week, because now we're at the end of the week, so I'm getting my days confused. But anyway, long story short, I got home from the hospital, and the next day, I was feeling like really jittery, and I was feeling, what's the word, anxious, and I was feeling very lightheaded and very weak, and it was because of the blood pressure medication that my doctor had prescribed me at the hospital. And I was taking 60 milligrams of a specific type of blood pressure medication once in the morning. And as soon as I would take it, I would get like these red patches like all over my skin. They would just feel like I felt like really hot, like my skin was burning up. And I would break out into these like red patches, and it would make me feel really jittery, like you're anxious almost, or maybe like you drink too much caffeine and it's like that weird, uncomfortable like anxiety that you can't control. And it also made me extremely lightheaded to the point that I had to like lay down, like I could not be walking around because it was just so intense. And everything that I was reading about the blood pressure medication doesn't really matter which one you're taking. More or less, all of them have the same side effect where it gives you a really crazy headache. It's a headache that's like in your eyes and in the back of your head. And it gives you all the symptoms that I just had named you. And it said basically that you have to like adjust to the medication. So the next day I end up going to the restroom. Sorry, I'm like looking for my... Oh, it's right in front of me, jokes. I'm going to link all the makeup stuff for you below because I'm going to tell you the story, but I'm not going to really like tell you all the makeup. So it'll be in the description box if you're interested. But anyway, so I went to the restroom in the middle of the night, and I've been getting up really slowly anyway because obviously I had a C-section. As I mentioned to you guys in the last vlog. So I got up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and I just remember myself getting really lightheaded as soon as I got off of the toilet to pee. And the next thing I remember is just waking up on the floor. It was extremely dark in my bathroom. I always use my phone to kind of just like light the way. I should actually get a night light, but I just remember waking up on the floor. Now, if you guys see behind me, my floor is marble or like some sort of a marble or stone. Regardless, I was in that toilet. I got up and I woke up right on the floor there next to the bathtub. I was literally 2 inches away from the bathtub. Aloni heard me fall. He ran to me and he's like, what happened? He thought like I tripped and fell. And I was like, I don't know. I think I fainted. I don't remember falling. I just remember like waking up, and as soon as he picked me up, I had this crazy sound in my ear that sounded like sand or something being poured. It just sounded like this, like shh, for like 5 minutes, and I couldn't hear anything he was saying. And I told him, I'm like, babe, I'm fine, which is not the smartest decision when you fall on the floor and you don't know what happened. You should probably go to the hospital because God forbid you have a concussion and you go to sleep like that, you might not wake up. So I don't know why I did that, but at the moment I was just so like, not distraught. I was just, I don't know. I don't even know exactly what I was feeling, but I just felt very, kind of like wishy-washy. I didn't understand what was going on. I felt lightheaded. I just felt very confused. The confused, I think, is the best word to describe. So I said, babe, don't worry. I just got really lightheaded. I fell, whatever. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure? He was so like, I could tell when he was like freaked. I was like, no, don't worry, whatever. I was just like playing it down because if you know me like personally, you know that I hate complaining about like feeling sick. I like even after my C-section, I didn't complain. I just get up, I do my thing. Like that's just who I am. It's my personality. And it's not to say that's a good thing because sometimes you just need to like what's the phrase called, like throwing the flag or something like that, I don't know, but anyway, you just need to like voice when you're actually not feeling good. And whatever, we went to sleep and my head was kind of hurting me, like my neck felt stiff, but I like didn't want to scare Lonnie because I didn't want him to think I had a concussion, so I was just like, whatever, it's fine, like let me just sleep it off, you know. Again, not the smartest decision at all. I don't even know why I did that. 3 hours later we wake up, it's like probably closer to 6 o'clock, and I told Aloni, I said, can you assist me to go to the restroom again? So he's like, yes. So he walked into the bathroom. We walked slowly. He's like, get up slow. Don't rush, whatever. We walk to the restroom. As soon as I sit down, I feel my head go like this. I just feel really heavy. And I was like, babe. And he was standing right there. He's like, yes. I said, pick me up. Guys, he literally picked me up and he said my legs gave out. I fainted again. And he said that I shook a little bit, but he said that he's not like, he can't diagnose me because he's not well equipped to diagnose me and to tell me that I had a seizure or not. He's like, you did shake, and your eyes did like roll a little bit back, but he's like, but that's like, you know, people who faint, that happens to them too. But he's just like, you didn't have any foam coming out of your mouth, so I don't know if it's a seizure or not. But he's like, you were out for like a good 15 seconds, and he goes, your legs just gave out. He's like, thank God I caught you. He's like, dead weight is like much heavier than, you know, we think. He's like, thank God I was there. But he's just like, he was so shook up, he was so scared. So he obviously called 911 because after that I felt like when I snapped out of it, I was just, again, I felt so lightheaded, I couldn't stand. I felt like this, like the room was like this. And he ended up calling the ambulance, and they took me to the hospital that I gave birth in because I had my preeclampsia bracelet with me. I told the one to give it to me to get it out of my bag because then they'll see you right away. So as soon as we got to the hospital, I didn't have to wait. They like rolled me in. They did a bunch of x-rays. They put actually a neck brace on me when we were in the ambulance because they were scared since I fell twice. Since I fell once and I didn't know how I fell. They were just nervous to make sure I didn't have like a concussion or like something with my neck because I did have like stiffness in here. But they brought me to the hospital. They ran a bunch of tests, x-rays, scans, just to make sure I didn't have any blood clots or just to make sure that I didn't like hurt my head, have any fractures, and did blood work. And basically, long story short, after hours of being there and like doing all the tests, they just basically said that it's just side effects of the preeclampsia. My doctor ended up adjusting my medication. So instead of me taking one 60 milligram pill, I had 10 milligrams 3 times a day. I'm honestly only taking it twice a day. So like, because it says every 8 hours. So like by the time that I wake up, I take one, and then 8 hours later, I take another one, but then it's already like so late that I'm going to bed. I'm not going to wake up at like 2 o'clock in the middle of the night to take the pill. You know what I mean? Which again, don't listen to me, I'm not a medical expert, but it's fine. It's been working for me. But in combination with that, I've also been taking magnesium, I've been taking potassium and like other homeopathic supplements just to kind of help me with the recovery and just to help these like side effects, because the way that the blood pressure medication makes me feel is like shitty. Now more or less I'm like adjusted to it, but the adjustment of doing like a smaller dose versus like one big dose has really helped me. Obviously I haven't been driving. I went to the shower today by myself for the first time, but before that, like Aloni was in the bathroom just watching me because I was just so scared. I had PTSD, you know, even to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. He like kept the light on in the bathroom for me, and he was just like, wake me up when you have to go to the bathroom. So now more or less I'm fine and I feel better because I don't have that like crazy, heaviness in my head, and I don't have that lightheadedness. But I was really shook up. I was scared because I was just like, not knowing how you ended up on the floor, not remembering is really scary. And I've never fainted before, and that's like never happened to me. So for me, it was a very unusual, alarming experience. But anyway, so after I left the ER, I went to my doctor's. He adjusted the medication. My mom was with me. She drove me and to the doctor, and then what happened from then I didn't want to stay in the hospital to be watched overnight, because I was just like, if you guys are ruling out all these things and just saying it's preeclampsia and I just have to like get adjusted to the medication, there's no point in me staying here. So I went home. Thank God for my mother-in-law and thank God for my mom and like my family for helping me, because they did not allow me to be with the baby in the middle of the night because they were just so scared that I was like gonna like fall or something. And during the day, like I always had somebody with me. We have a nanny who lives with us who helps me with Liam, so she's always home and stuff and helping me with Liam. But like we always had another family member during the day and always somebody at night with a baby. So everybody was like very helpful, and I'm incredibly grateful for my family because it takes a village. And I was telling my parents, I was just like, it makes me really sad because I know that not a lot of women who have gone through the same situation as me have help, have even a parent to help them, or even a friend. And I can't imagine how many women have gone through this alone. And like, it honestly makes me really sad because I was just like, I felt so helpless and I felt so tired and I felt so like, I don't know how to explain it. I just felt so uneasy at the fact that I have a toddler at home that wants my attention, and I felt so uneasy to the fact that I have of a baby that I can't give 100% to, like during the first like week of being home, because God forbid, like I'm by myself with her and I fall or I do something to like potentially hurt her, So just like thinking about that and thinking about all the women who experience the same things as me just made me really sad. And it's crazy to how like helpless I felt and how sorry guys, I needed a minute because it's a lot. It's hard to like articulate how I was feeling. And long story short is that women are so brave and women go through so much to birth these babies, and it is the most rewarding thing in the world to be able to have a baby and to carry a baby and to have a healthy baby. And it's worth it. Like all this is so worth it. Estelle is the most perfect baby. She's amazing. She's beautiful. And I would do this 10 times over for her. But I don't think we give women enough credit to how strong we are, to how resilient we are, and how much we go through, and how much we go through after, besides postpartum, besides all the other things that we deal with, hormone changes, body changes, just how tired we are. Like, and it doesn't matter if you're rich and you have help or if you're poor, like those things don't matter. It's just the essence of like what you go through. And for everybody has a different struggle. But I just want to say that anyone who's watching me who's a mom or who's gone through anything similar or anything that's not even similar, but that has, is relates to like childbirth, I think you guys are extremely amazing and incredible. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because I'll have to say one thing. If men had to give birth, we probably would not be here today. I think the population would be extinct, because when I'm sick, the amount of shit that I get done while I'm sick, when my husband's sick, he's dying, So men are not equipped for this. And honestly, who run the world? Girls. Another thing I wanted to say is that when I'm feeling better, I want to be part of a charity or a fundraiser that helps women who are in need, who are preeclamptic, and who are in need of like aftercare and home care and baby care and all of those things. Because again, like I just said to you guys, I didn't realize like how much I needed my family and how helpful and supportive everybody was. So I want to find a foundation that really helps women who are in need, who don't have that help. And I want to see how I can help besides donating money. I want to see how I can help raise money and just bring more awareness to preeclampsia, because I did not know I was preeclamptic until the day before that I gave birth. So yeah, my thoughts are just all over the place. I'm sorry, like I'm talking, I feel like everything's all over the place. It's just because I'm so all over the place and I can't like get one thought out correctly, because I just am like thinking so much and I'm like really tired. But yeah, my husband's also been very, very, very good during this time. He has been so supportive and so helpful with the kids, and he's been so like, I know he's been really worried about me, but he's doing his best to keep himself together. All that he said to me in the middle of the night when like we got home after the hospital, whatever, he was just like, don't do that again. He's like, don't scare me like that again, because I know I really, really scared him. And he's just like, I love you. I want you to be healthy. And you guys know Aloni is a man of prayer. So he's been praying a lot for me and praying a lot for the baby. And Estelle's perfect. She's fine. She's not, thank God. But I really, really scared him. He's just like, I need you here, so please don't do that again. But yeah, that's just kind of like basically what happened after we got home. I have been taking care of myself in the sense that I've been drinking a lot of like different homeopathic supplements alongside my blood pressure medication. I have also just been drinking a lot of water, electrolytes. I did beet juice for 2 days because a lot of people and ChatGPT told me that beet juice is really good for high blood pressure, except it made me go to the bathroom way too much and it kind of gave me a little bit of pain. So I decided I'm not going to do the beet juice anymore. But if you're tolerant to beet juice, then you should definitely drink beet juice because it's really helpful. Also, celery juice. What else? I'm just trying to like lay low on eating sodium. And yeah, I finally had a cup of coffee. Well, I've been having coffee for the last 3 days, but I didn't have coffee for like 12 days after I gave birth. And I told my doctor, I was like, is it okay if I have a cup of coffee? Because I fear that it's going to cure me because I haven't had coffee in 12 days. And I swear to God, like I had such a bad headache from the blood pressure medication that I was like, I think that if I have some coffee, it's going to help me. And he's like, yes, enjoy your coffee. I had a cup of coffee and I swear to you guys, 20 minutes later, my headache went away. Like maybe it was a placebo effect. Maybe it was just a serotonin boost for having coffee. I don't know, but I was like, thank God I'm allowed to have coffee because that was just like very difficult for me too because I'm obviously addicted to coffee. So that's that. I have been like finally getting into doing like my skincare and doing some makeup just because it's been making me feel better. I've also continued working. I am fully transparent that when you are doing influencing and content creation, unfortunately, yes, you can't stop and you can take a break because you are responsible for the content that you put out and your work ethic. But I remember taking a big, like, I didn't take a big break, but I took a break with Liam and I was like not really posting, and that really affected my business. But it not like in terms of finances, it affected my business in the sense that it kind of like slowed down the traction that I was having with like the ebbs and flows of building my platforms across all three venues when gross along from like YouTube to Instagram to TikTok, even like all my shop, I like to know it. So I remember that just was kind of like hard to like start to like pick up after you take a pause. So I didn't want to do that this time because it was just really hard to like get back into that rhythm. And obviously too, like when you're not working, when you're taking a break and you kind of like fall off the algorithm and it's really hard to get back into that flow. But also it just made me really sad. I remember when I wasn't working and I wasn't putting out content and when I wasn't having a connection, I remember one of the reasons that I wasn't really like sharing a lot was because Liam was in the NICU and that was like my first experience. That was the first time I had a baby and I was just scared and I didn't know how vulnerable I wanted to be on social media. I also felt like people were judging me. Now I'm in a different era in my life. I just don't give a shit and I want to share whatever I want to share, and if I don't want to share, I won't, and I don't really care what people say. But I remember just like that like got to me during that time. So I just wanted to be different and approach things differently this time, and I didn't want to stop working because it made me happy like giving you guys a vlog on time last week when we got home and shared the baby. I want to give you guys a vlog this week because I want to keep you updated, and it's a little bit hard when you're on TikTok and you're just getting like random videos of me doing makeup or me sharing a recipe, but here I get to like talk and tell you and just be myself and have like diary of the mouth, even though sometimes right now whatever I'm saying is not really making sense, but you guys will forgive me because you understand what stage of life I'm at right now. So my head is just spinning with like a million different things. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to stop, because it makes me happy and I just love the flow of things. I love putting out content. I love sharing, and I just like to be like on track, and I want to feel like I'm still in touch with my community, and that's I think the most important for me. So that's kind of why I didn't stop this time, because picking up would be really hard again and I don't want to do that. So I want to continue having an identity outside of my kids. That's really important for me. If it's not for everybody, and I don't judge anybody who wants to be a full-time mom or wants to be whatever they want to be. I think that's what makes us all beautiful, because we all have different wants and different needs, and that's what makes the world go round. So yeah, I continued working. I started working a couple of days ago. Mia has been incredible. She has just been my rock. Mia's my assistant for those of you who are new here. And she has been really just helping me and keeping me on track. And yeah, I'm going to be full force back in September. I cannot wait to start working out again. And you know, I want you guys to understand something, that like I'm excited to work out again because I just need to like get that serotonin boost. I don't really care. I'm not like focused on my weight. For some reason, my weight has been dropping much faster this time than it was with my first, but a lot of the reason I think too is because the blood pressure medication kind of curbs your appetite. That's just one of the symptoms, and it also makes you really constipated. I know it's TMI, but that's just like what it is. I've also, I don't know, I've just been drinking more water. I've been eating like healthier, I think too. Like now, because I have to kind of control my diet a little bit like these couple of weeks while I'm on the blood pressure medication. And I think with Liam, I was just eating like whatever and kind of like not really paying attention to myself. So it's just different. I also carry different with Liam. I kind of gained weight evenly all over, like in my face and my arms. With Estelle, I gained weight really like in my legs and my hips. So it's just different. My like stomach wasn't as big this time. I don't know. I gained more or less the same weight. I gained around 38 to 40 pounds. But yeah, that's just really it. I'm sure I'm missing like a lot of other things, but I just wanted to catch you guys up and just let you know what's going on. And yeah, thank you for following along and being here. You guys are so kind. I've been reading all of your messages and questions and trying to like engage as much as I can when I have some free time. But yeah, I love you and I'm very thankful for you guys and very grateful for you guys, and let's keep rocking. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the vlog now, and I will see you next time. We are reporting from my bed because this is where I've spent basically this past week. And Mia so kindly brought over some gifts that were sent to me or the baby. We're not sure yet. So I'm going to open them together with you because we need some fun on the vlog. Let's start with the gift for Liam. Big brother Liam. My house is a garden, you guys. I'm going to show you. Oh, this is so sweet. These are for my friends. Let's see. They always do the best wrapping. Always. You should have known. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, I think she also got him the scooter for this. I know there's another gift. There's a part 2 coming because I remember she asked me about this and she like hinted at this. But this is a toddler helmet and there's like a little scooter coming for him. This is so sweet. He's gonna be really excited because he's in his riot era. He's been in his riot era actually. But, yeah. Say thank you to them. Then let's do this one from Hermes. I wonder who it's from. I wonder who this is from. Everybody wanted to know what my push present is. And you guys, my husband gets me gifts all the time, all year round, and I get myself things all year round. And I didn't really have a push present with Liam. He just ended up getting me like some jewelry the month before and then like a few months after. But I'm so happy and content with like my life and things. Like I don't need a push present, you know what I mean? Plus, I keep making a joke, but it's the truth. My push present is all of the expensive things that I want for the house that Aloni just gives in on, you know? Like the stone, the toilets, the fixtures. I consider that my push present. Oh, this is so cute. This is a baby towel. Liam has a blue one. And this is gonna be a pink one for Estelle. Guys, this is so cute. Look at that. This is really, really cute. I need to figure out where this is from because there is no name on here. I'm gonna check one more time in case I'm blind. No name. Okay. we'll sort that out. This is from Cartier. They always have the best envelopes. Like, dear Danielle, congratulations once again on the newest addition to your family. Please enjoy this Cartier baby blanket during this special time with Estelle. All of our best to your friends at Cartier. That's so nice. Baby blankets, you guys, are the best because you actually use them with the kids. Cartier just has the best boxes. Look at this. Isn't this so rich? Like, the colors. The best. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Yeah, look. How beautiful.
Wow.
Look at that, you guys.
Looks cute.
It's so nice getting like pink things. I never got anything pink with Liam, obviously. But it's so nice, and it has a little Cartier logo here. Look, so beautiful. It's like a beautiful embroidery. And it's like not an itchy fabric. You know, there are mez blankets sometimes they're a little bit itchy, so you use them as decor. You don't really use them as like a baby blanket. But this one's really nice, actually. It's like soft. Stunning. Okay, the last thing is from Chanel. Let's see what's in here. It's a little lion. How cute. Soft Cuddles. Soft Cuddles, this is the brand. Wait, what's that brand?
Sleepies.
Yeah, it's the same one. Lol.
That's fun.
And a little Coco Chanel book for the baby. That's really cute. Actually, I'm gonna read the card, or let's read the cards. Dear Danielle, congratulations on your new bundle of joy. We love being a part of your journey these past months. As a true Chanel baby, we wanted to gift something special. A storybook she can cherish, a line, one of the timeless icons of the house. Welcome to the world, Estelle. Warm wishes, Irvin and your friends at Chanel. That's so sweet. I didn't know that the line was the icon.
Of Chanel?
Yeah, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. This book is called Little People, Big Dreams, Coco Chanel. And you guys, I'll be reading this to Estelle because she's going to inherit all of my Chanel. So it's actually really cute. It's really cute. Very, very sweet. Well, that wraps it up. It's very sweet, very touching. I'm going to show you guys the flowers too before they die, because if I don't record it now, by the time I do record and remember, they're going to be dead. Mom brain. My family's also here today, like every day, and they've been so kind in helping us with the baby and also just helping us with food. So we're starting to get ready for Shabbat dinner. We have some lamb chops, fish, and veggies, and there's something in there. The table is set. Our kitchen table has never had this much use since we've lived here. It's nice. And obviously Liam's little chair. Here are some of the flowers. So stunning and gorgeous, you guys. So beautiful. Look at these roses. Look at these. Insane. I wish the flowers didn't die. Right? Flowers are so expensive and I just like wish they didn't die. So beautiful. These flowers are also gorgeous. There's like so many in all crevices of the house. Right here. Liam has a boo-boo.
Где, покажи где. Где там? Тут, да? С этими бандейтами у тебя такая любовь.
He loves the band-aids. He likes to wear it for 5 minutes and he pulls it right off.
Так?
Да, все.
Все?
Yay!
Amen.
Shabbat candles are lit.
Amen.
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 אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו לעולם, המוציא לחם מן הארץ.
Amen.
Sure. Let's see.
That was such a nice dinner with our parents. We just cleaned up and now we are going to bed. My mom's sleeping here tonight. She's helping me with the baby. And tomorrow we're gonna go to my mom's house for breakfast brunch. Aloni's parents are staying at my mom's. His mom has been helping us a lot too, so they've just all been helping me. I'm gonna tell you guys my birth story at some point in this vlog, or maybe you guys would have probably seen it in the vlog that's gonna go live before this. I'm not really sure, but if I already told you, then you know why, because I've been struggling with my blood pressure. So that's why my parents have been helping me with the baby at night, just for now until I'm stabilized. But tomorrow we're gonna try and go over, depending on how I'm feeling, to my parents' house and hang out and bring the baby. So Liam can go to the beach and I'm gonna hang out upstairs and just try to like ease back into normal life. But yeah. Anyway, guys, good night. Good morning. This is my current reality. It's 8 o'clock. Aloni's in the kitchen with Liam, feeding him breakfast. He's just being cranky because I think he's coming down with something, and everything that Aloni's offering to him is like a no, and he's just crying and I don't know, not cooperating. I'm in bed eating a chia pudding that I made with mango banana coconut cream. I should actually record this recipe for TikTok or for you guys. I just obviously haven't got around to it. But yeah, we're just recouping. This is my new reality. He's being cranky pants?
Уже лучше.
Мама лимон баба? Потому что ты на бабу лимон положил, да?
Да. Ты же хотела лимон, я тебе дал.
Ложись. Хочешь пробовать мой айскрим?
Нет.
He didn't know somebody ice cream. Пик? Дай поцелуй. Дай поцелуй. Дай поцелуй бабу. Дай бабу поцелуй. Окей, дай поцелуй бабу. Я знаю, я видела. Дай поцелуй бабку. Еще раз дай поцелуй. Все. Да. Anyway, we're trying to adjust to our new reality. It's taking time. Estelle спит. Она спит. It's taking us time. It's taking everyone time. But we're doing it. Ma? Ложись. Liam's looking for Estelle. Она спит. И ложись сюда смотреть мультики. Давай. Иди сюда.
Sure.
They're fake cleaning the windows.
No. It's actually a lot of dust I'm getting off your leaves.
Oh, you're using his toys to get off the dust?
Mama, спокойно. All eyes on me, huh?
He is all eyes on me. Our little Leo. All eyes on me. We have to get him a shirt that says that. We are trying to get out of the house. We've been trying to get out of the house for the last 2 hours. This is the first time we're leaving together as a family. My mom slept over here last night, and we're going to her house for breakfast and just to hang out because Aloni's parents have been here also, and they're staying at my parents' house. We're just gonna hang out there. Liam's gonna go down to the beach. I'm gonna stay upstairs with the baby and just be very low key. Liam just took like a 30-minute cat nap with Aloni because he wasn't feeling good last night and he like didn't sleep well, so he fell asleep with Aloni watching cartoons. What are you doing? Что ты делаешь? Иди. Иди одевайся быстро. Аркадий, ты будешь катить? Давай. Иди одевайся быстро. Liam just ran over naked. So yeah, I just fed Estelle and I changed her and we're getting ready to go. I'm gonna fill up my water with some electrolytes. I wanted to show you quickly what I'm wearing. It's like a very comfortable postpartum. Let me actually put this right here so you guys could see me better. Anyway, I got this on sale from COS. I'm gonna show you. It's just like a comfy PJ set in a size medium. And under here I have the waist trainer from Freedom Mom. This is a postpartum C-section. It's part of the postpartum C-section kit that I showed you guys that I packed in my bag for the hospital. So it came with like underwear, pads, like cleaning cloths, and then it comes with this to help support your core. So this is kind of just like what I've been wearing, and I'm wearing a really tight sports bra because which I haven't even discussed this yet, but I again have the same issue that I had with Liam. I've been pumping and I have no milk. I have like a little bit of colostrum and like barely any milk coming out. So what my doctor advised me to do is so that my boobs don't hurt and I don't get mastitis or just like also the parts that are like hard. He said wear really like a tight sports bra, like the smallest sports bra you have, and then ice your breast throughout the day, which I am doing. And you can also put cabbage leaves if you want, but it's kind of like, honestly, the first time around I felt like really disappointed and I felt really shitty that the fact that I couldn't breastfeed. I know it like took a really big toll on me mentally. This time I don't feel as bad because fed is best, and Liam is a preemie and he's a giant now. He wears size 3 to 4 clothes. Obviously that doesn't have to do anything with formula, but it has to do with the fact that that's just his build. But I don't feel guilty now seeing him, how healthy he is, how much he's thriving, like that I couldn't provide breast milk for him. So I don't feel so bad about it this time, but I tried. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to tell you, but we're gonna leave the house. The only reason I'm able to record this video is because my mom's here. Anyway, let's go. We have some zucchini waffles in the making. Looks bomb. There's a cabbage salad and some beef cold cuts. Then we have some toppings for the bagels. There's an egg salad, this really delicious like seeded black bread, which I love. Some butter, and then we have some cream cheese and smoked salmon because we're gonna have some Papa bagels that were sent to us. We have the Papa bagels toasting. They smell delicious. Love a New York bagel. I wanted to show you guys this waist trainer that I got from Amazon that I think is a little bit more comfortable to wear because you can sleep in it and it goes like all the way down. I got a large. This is a large, and then I also have a medium. This is the Freedom Mom one. This is the Freedom Mom one that comes in the postpartum recovery kit and the C-section kit. I like this one too. You can wear this one throughout the day, but if you want to be able to like go out and wear something seamless and not have this show, then I highly suggest this one. It's thin. It has a little bit of a rib here. The only thing is it does not have a closure, so you have to put it over your head and it's really hard to get on, so you have to be really committed for the day. You know, it's like one of those things. And when you go to the bathroom, you can just fold this part up, but it's good. I'll link it for you guys below if you guys are interested, but I just feel like this one really like compresses your stomach and just helps you have also like a better posture because it has some of the boning in the back as well, but it just really helps with the posture. It really helps to keep the stomach in and just keep like the muscles intact and just kind of reprogram and remind your stomach to snap back to the place that it was. But the support feels really nice also, especially where I have my C-section scar. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Ну что, how does it feel being a dad of 2?
It doesn't really sink in yet.
No?
No.
Why?
No, it just takes a little time.
It does. really does.
But it's amazing.
I told Aloni that I think he's going to be obsessed with Estelle more than he'll be with Liam, but we all are obsessed with Liam right now. The entire family's on like the Liam train because he's just so cute and smart. He's a very special kid. But I feel like Miss Estelle's gonna have your heart. You worry about her a little bit more. You worried about Liam, but you're more like hover. He's like a hover dad over her. Anyways, guys, buenas noches, and I'll see you tomorrow. What a beautiful day to be alive, to be healthy. Wow.
Блогером, ведущая на каких-то каналах, мероприятиях. Она диджей, она певица.
I'm finally like getting back to working and just finding like the energy to like do things. But I wanted to share something with you that was sent to me, and now like that I've been using it, I love it so much, and I've been meaning to share with you, but because I was actually filming it now, I wanted to share it with you because it is actually amazing. It is a new product from Armani. It's called the Long Wear and Care Skin Tint. This is what it looks like in the tube, and let me show you the packaging. The packaging is like this. It is so beautiful, you guys. If you have been following me like on TikTok and Instagram for quite some time now, you know like I love the skin tints, and I love a few different skin tints for different reasons. I love the Chantecaille skin tint. I love the one from Hourglass. I love the one from Milk Makeup, especially if you want a hydrating look without feeling dewy if you have oily skin like me. It's amazing. And this new Armani skin tint is literally a 10 out of 10. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have it on my face. I obviously put a little bit of concealer just to cover like my bags under my eyes, and I added a very light layer of cream bronzer and a little bit of liquid blush from NARS in the color Orgasm. But I just wanted to show you guys that it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful skin tint. And if you like a very light, subtle skin tint, but that's also like hydrating, that has hyaluronic acid, things like that, this is amazing. I really, really love products, and I love working with brands that just like have the pulse on the product and do it good, you know? Like it's very hard to get a skin tint to be good because sometimes it's too sheer, sometimes it pills, sometimes it's like a little bit too oily, makes your face look oily, you know? But this one is honestly a 10 out of 10, and I've been meaning to share it with you. But now that I was recording it for the brand partnership, I wanted to share it with you guys because it is so amazing. I have two colors. The color I'm using that's on my skin now is color, where's the cap? Why did I do that? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, the color is L1, and then I also have another color here, this one. It's a little bit darker. It is M3. Now I tested both on my skin. M3 is really beautiful if I want to have like more of a bronzy look. It doesn't make me look yellow at all. It very much blends into my skin. And the L1, I wanted to have more of like a fresh, kind of like glowy rested look because I've just been feeling under rested, if that's even a word. But I wanted to just have like more of like a lighter pigmented skin tint versus this one. But like when I go out and stuff at night, this is gonna be so beautiful for like a beautiful bronzy look. But the L1 just gives me like a really fresh, like natural rested face and skin. So I love it so much. If you guys want to check it out, I just wanted to share that with you. And that's it. Don't mind my bruise. This is from the IV that they messed up and had to find in a different spot. So anyway, wanted to share with you guys. Also, if you're curious at the state of my life currently, this is the state of my life, and this is how I film. Nothing fancy. I'm having my first cup of coffee today that I haven't had in a very long time. I went to get my blood pressure checked today, and the doctor said have a cup of coffee, enjoy. So honestly, I fear that it cured me. I had a headache, and I literally had this cup of coffee, and I was just like, my headache started going away. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but I'll take it because it just feels so much better. Today I just feel so much better. So anyway, We're also going to a big family lunch in Bell Harbor after this. Liam's napping, the baby's napping. So when they both wake up, we're gonna give Liam a little snack. I'm not gonna feed him anything because I want him to eat at the restaurant. And the baby is gonna just got fed. So yeah, and then we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you guys. I also have another outfit from COS that I got on sale, which I'll link below if it's still available. But yeah, BRB. Okay, you guys, here's the outfit. It's very cute. You guys can see. Very easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and before we sign off, I wanted to share a couple of things with you that have been extremely helpful for me postpartum, and if you are expecting, maybe this will help you too. So the first thing that I found to be very helpful for me was the Frida Mom Recovery Kit. Now there's one for natural birth and one for C-section. I bought the one for the C-section. I believe that both of them come with the belly band, which is this one here. I will link it for you guys below. I'll link both the C-section and natural birth. It comes with body wipes so you can wipe yourself down. It comes with hygiene wipes. It also comes with disposable underwear that are incredibly amazing. They fit so much better than the ones they give you at the hospital. The ones they give you at the hospital are like really thin. They're kind of a mesh material, but they rip really easily. And when you have to put on this like giant pad that they give you, the pad kind of like weighs the underwear down. So like when you're walking, it feels a little bit like a diaper. I don't know how to explain it to you, but the Freedom Mom ones are amazing. So you can also purchase the underwear on their own. They're amazing. So I really, really recommend getting the kit. That was Liam. So this is the belly band. It's incredible. It was very helpful. As soon as I took out the catheter, I put this on and it just gave me so much support for my stomach. Now, I also got these other two on Amazon, and this is a size medium. I just want to show you for reference. I have on the size large, okay? And it's really good, especially if you want to wear pants or clothes. This is just more seamless. It's just a little bit harder to put on and off because you have to like get it over your head. This one you can wear at home. The problem with this one is like when you're laying down, it's perfect, and when you're walking around, but as soon as you sit down, this has a tendency to flip up. But this is good when you like first give birth because you're not gonna be able to get this on and off of you. This is like more like a faja, you know? But this one is just nice because like during the day I can be with the baby, I can sit down while I feed her. It just like, it gives me the support that I need. It also just hugs me in the right places, but it's just comfortable when you're like being active. But this one is definitely much easier to use. I will link both of them below for you so you guys can have access to both. But this one's from Amazon. This is from the Frida Mom Kit. The next thing that was crucial for my recovery was a suppository. I used this one. This one is from Docolax. You guys can use any suppository, but this is what I used. I feel like we don't talk about this enough, okay? When you have an epidural or a spinal, whatever it is, taking shit after is probably the most painful thing because you feel like a rock is coming out of you, okay? Everybody has this experience. Like, I don't know anyone who hasn't. They do give you stool softeners, okay? The stool softeners don't work. They don't work. I've tried them all with Liam. This is the only thing that works. Put it in. 45 minutes later, it comes out. It's much easier. And then you're probably going to need this 2 or 3 times after when you're home just to like help you get things going. Don't get addicted to these. Just, I only use it 3 times max. That's it. This is amazing. This is the best thing for you after you give birth because you need that relief. Also, if you have a C-section, you end up having to expel a lot of gas. And once you're able to use the bathroom for the first time, you're able to get like rid of the gas more, and so your stomach has a lot of relief because all that gas that gets trapped inside of your stomach is extremely painful. And trust me, I've done it twice with both kids. I had a C-section, so this is a lifesaver. I know this is like TMI, but we have to talk about this because nobody ever told me about this when I gave birth the first time around, so I wish I knew about it. Last but not least are these Skechers. These were a lifesaver to me, especially when I was in the ER and the first week of postpartum and like being at home. The reason why is because these are the Skechers slip-ins. They're so easy to like get on and off. You literally just put them on the floor and slide your foot in and out. They're also just very comfortable. Like the walk on them is very comfortable. They have an arch support and they're hands-free, which is amazing. When I was at the hospital and I couldn't bend down, I literally just put them on the floor and you just slide your foot in and out. When I went to the ER, the same thing. I had a IV inside of me and the IV kept like running through me and I had to pee probably like 5-6 times. So every time I had to get up, they were just on the floor. I would slide my foot in, go to the bathroom, and it was not a problem at all. Nobody had to help me with my shoes. Also, because you're at the hospital, you don't want to wear slides when you're going to the bathroom because you just have all these cords. You don't want to fall and slip. But these are amazing. I did a partnership with them on TikTok just because of how amazing and comfortable they are. So I'll link them for you guys below. But I want to put them on the floor and show you how you put your foot in and out. So hold on. Okay, here's the shoe. I don't even have a sock on, but look, it was that easy. That was the last of it. I just wanted to show those things to you. And I'm going to sign off now and I will see you on next week's vlog. Bye.